Ingrid, first in the chat. What's going on? Thanks for the good luck. Just going to kick things off. See what we can do here. I just finished my first look on my junior account. So I have some very primitive notes here, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully something fun. So some things that I'm really going to be paying super close attention to on this course are the angles of your pole for your wind adjustments. So when White Cliffs first came into Tour 12, that's when I started playing and was playing Tour 12 regularly. So this is one of the most difficult courses, if not the most difficult course in the entire game. So I do not expect it to be anything like what we saw scoring-wise from the last tournament where par was basically minus 30. I think par here will play true to a 12. Maybe even less than that, to be honest with you. It might be an 11. You'll probably see a lot of 11s and 12s getting through today. As we progress, like always, the scores will start getting a little bit more ridiculous, despite how difficult it is. But I don't think that nothing really astounds me anymore when it comes to this game when I see some of the scores that people put up, because people are just absolutely ridiculous. So we're just going to blast this one down for a rough bump. Center it on the fairway. I'm going to play this as a 1-to-1. I'm just going to take it all with one pole. 1-to-1 with an Apox 7, that is. And just kind of eyeball it with our pole there. With my Apox 6, the exact same. Okay. So I'm going to be playing a B52 rough bump here. It's a big, massive over adjustment. If you have some special balls and high-level clubs like my opponent here, Power 4, Wind 1, Wind 4 ball is a nice one to get over onto this side of the fairway if you've got the equipment and the premium balls to do it. This short iron shot is one that, depending on where you end up, it plays as a massive downhill shot. Your options are to run up like a mid thorn, or to do what he's got here with the rough bump. If you've got a high level falcon, the rough bump can be a good play. It generally plays as like a 40% over adjustment in my dive, but it plays way, way, way downhill. So just keep that in mind. At 369 here, this is basically the Golf Clash India setup I saw. I'm not quite sure what his second adjustment's going to be, but I'm going to offset a cup and a half left and play it as plus 50% at 1-to-1. So that's going to add 6.1 rings to play this as an 18.3. There's 10. 8.3. Great left is not going to be useful. My angle on my pole might have gotten skewed during my second pole there, because it landed way far back and didn't even get close. And obviously the great is going to take some of the steam out. Might try and smash one over to the right side for the weak pole twice. You could use a Wind 5 ball, probably get down there and make it a little bit smaller of an adjustment, but it's a big one. So, Quarks, what's going on, brother? Thanks for the good luck. Good to see you in here. Thanks for popping by. Okie dokie. I'm also going to be playing this one as free to play, so you'll see Zerks and Kingmakers. Kingmakers, and then one, I think only one shot that I'm using the Zerk for. It's a mini, so I don't take it too seriously. My premium ball selections on my other account are starting to run a little bit low. So I just figured, it's a mini. Who cares? Don't take it quite too seriously. It'll be all right. Okay. 2 left, 1.8 back here. Nice to get the spin right. Go red on the rough. Yeah, okay, right there. Back just a little bit. We're going to offset. Say there. Push up 1 ring. And play it plus 2.3, so that's going to be a 13.8, 8.8, 5. I like that speed. I like that adjustment. Going to have to work on the offset a little bit. Maybe just play no offset. It looked like it rolled right where I was aiming. So as I mentioned at the beginning, let me check out the chat here and get caught up. Lou, what's going on? Thanks for the good luck. Good to see you. Adam, you as well. Thanks for the good luck. So as far as what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream is something that you really, really have to pay attention to with this course, especially during your adjustments, is the angle of your pole, the 1159, 1201s. This is an example of one where you're the reason for that is because of the change in elevations across your adjustment. So you're going to be dropping up and downhill on a lot of these adjustments on this course for your approach shots. So setting the av before making my adjustment. You can push up before or after, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. I would keep it consistent throughout because sometimes pushing up or pulling back, the ring size isn't going to change drastically as you're adjusting it. So either way, but just keep it consistent across how you're doing it. Do it either before or after, just to get yourself in the habit of doing that. Let's see if we can keep matching up with Lucifer. Let's see if he'll give us the same courtesy, and we'll just forfeit back and forth. That would make for a nice, tidy round, that's for sure. Alrighty. Yeah, no worries, Lou. These are the kinds of things that you really have to think about playing Tour 12. This course and Porthello especially. Those are the kinds of things that you really have to pay attention to. Because it'll drastically affect the speed that your approach shots are coming in on. Depending on the angle that you're pulling. This is one of the ones where it's not a huge deal, but just as always, it's always good to get into the habit of doing it, making sure that you're pulling it exactly the angle that you're doing and making it consistent across a tournament. Whatever way you choose to do it, just and if one way's not working, then try the other early on in the week when you're first experimenting with especially on this course. And you'll see me utilizing some rather drastic angle pulls on some holes a little bit later, like really severe 1159, 1201 pulls. All of the left and 7 of the top. I'm going to go +6, half of blue in the rough, 1-to-1 minus 10%, so we're going to go 10.4 rings. With a 1201, I'm going to curl to a half a ball of outside the arrows on the left. So there's 1.5 a ball more. Expecting I'm probably going to drop that down to 1-to-1 minus 20%. 366, however, is almost exactly the same distance as I had on my previous round. So that at least remained consistent. So we'll play it as just a max only. So for an APOC 6, that'll be a little bit different, but for my 7, I'm going to play 1-to-1 minus 20%. Again, for those of you who aren't familiar with my channel, I don't use any kind of apps. I do all the math in my head, so my notes look a little bit different, and that's something that you'll notice if you are taking in content across the golf. So the basics are usually there for everybody, but there's something out there and for everybody. So, all right, I'm going to use 2 bars of left spin and 2.5 top here. Tough one to get the speed right. All right, so there's dead at it. I'm going to offset this 1 cup outside left edge. And 1-to-1 plus 10% with an 1159 pull, 11.6 rings. There's 8.6. Plus 3, you have to release from the right here, which I do not enjoy doing. The reasons I was trying to utilize a heavier 1159 pull there, because we were pulling down off the side of the fairway. That was well short anyway. I did say right before I took that shot, it's tough to get the speed right. So at least that's going for me. And we're once again with Lucifer, so we can just kind of forfeit back and forth. See if we can keep meeting up with him. Got Lucier and Lucifer. Switched it up. What's up, TJ? Best of luck, buddy. See how he's playing this. I'm going to be playing Thor's Sand Bump. One left, 5.5 top. And I have the guideline going straight through the pin. Perfect. And I'm going to play this at 1-to-1 plus 5%. So adding 0.6 will be 12.4. With an 1159. There's 8, 4.4. Well, we're safe. Stream's buffering. Yeah, I don't know what I can do to fix it. I heard that's happening quite a bit on YouTube in recent times, so I'm sure it's something on my end. I don't think it's anything I can fix midstream, but I will. I'll keep an eye on it. There's one thing I can think of to try. I'll give it a whirl before whenever my next stream is, and hopefully that'll fix it. But we will see. But as I mentioned, I don't think there's probably not much of anything I can do midstream. It happened on my stream from yesterday too a little bit, but when I went back and watched it, it was do what he did, don't do what I did. But as I was saying, if you're having issues, just come back later after the stream's done. I appreciate you being here and trying to watch and support, but if it continues to buffer for you, then I would just wait until after I'm done streaming, and then pop into your library and your history rather, and just pop the link back open, and it should stream, hopefully, fingers crossed for you. The video should play back without any issues, because that's what I noticed from the other day. So hopefully that'll help. But if it's, I don't think it's anything I can really fix while I'm going live, unfortunately. No, I'll leave it up. And the link will stay the same. It won't it won't pop up in my videos for some time. It'll take a while to publish, but if you go back in your history and have the link there, then you should be able to find it that way. You can do that with live streams, by the way, if you weren't aware of that. If you go to your streamer, to their page, and notice that a stream that you were watching has not yet finished publishing and uploading, then go back to your history and pull it up from there, and it'll take you right to it. So, hey, Tommy boy, thanks. Appreciate the good luck, brother. Trying to make some things start to happen. Haven't got much luck yet. Been trying to get these things dialed in again. It's beginning of the week. So I'm going to be sending this, since they're giving a send it wind, I'm sending it. It went fairly well with my APOC 6. I did hit perfect. I've got the APOC 7 on this account, so my notes only have the 6 so far, so might have a slightly... All right, so the wind is down from what I had, but I have some extra top spin, so it's okay. Slightly down. I'm going to go with blue on the rough. Blue? Or, no, half of the blue. I think I did half of the blue with a 6, so I'll go full blue with a 7. See how that works out. It's full beans. Oh, a double great right. Well, that's poor. That's very poor. All right. Yeah, you're not going to want to come back and review this awfulness. So let's change the holes as far as between my accounts, do you mean? No, just missed a horrible drive, so we're trying to save the eagle here. See what happens. Of note on the stream so far, I just played a guy from the family on hole number 5, and he dropped the sand bump with the QB, so definitely something to check out there. He used a wind 4 ball, QB 10, and it went very well, so... I have had nothing spectacular so far. Why is he curling? I don't know. Oh, a little slice there. Okay. No, Tommy Boy, the holes are exactly the same as they have always been since White Cliffs has been introduced. Except for the graphics that they've added, the holes have not changed as far as I can tell. Okay. I'm going to play this one just dead at a min, so that's 4 rings. Tezza, what's going on? Stu in the house as well. Couple more mofos in the house. We got the save. We got the save. Alrighty. Back to our Kingmaker. Okie dokie. Crank up the top spin and 1 right here. Start off at +0 and go straight down central. Oh, got the cliffs. Got the cliffs view. Careful if you're spinning around that way. One to one here. Full beans. All right, so the full bean shots, we've gone perfect, double great right, perfect. Good. 395. Okie dokie. I went 391 with the last, my last account. I played a no spin shot that I played at +10, but that was too much. So I'm just going to play max here. 395 max. I'm going to go max minus like 0.2 of a ring. Offset left edge, no spin. I used a heavy 1159 pull as well. Eight, 7, 10, 5, +1, 3, 6. So left edge, 6.7 minus 0.2, 6.5. Right over the top. Maybe I need to change the angle of that pole then. The reason I was doing the 1159 is because it goes so far downhill. Let's see, that went deep and stayed like it was right over the edge. So right over right edge. Using that pole. I don't know. I have to rethink that one. I'll stick with a max, but maybe use like 1 bar, half a bar of backspin, just to slow it down a little bit, slow that speed down, but keep that angle. Yeah. I said I was doing. Oh well. Jim North, what's going on? Sandy Bell in the house as well. Beto, what's up? Just an avalanche of folks joining in. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks everyone for all of the good lucks. It's much appreciated. Haven't had much going on so far, but it's all right because it's just day one, so it's okay. We're getting things dialed in. We're figuring out our short iron plays. We're figuring everything out. It's a really, really tough course. Ooh. Pulled a muscle in your back. Yeah, sorry it's cutting in and out. Somebody mentioned that was doing that earlier. There's nothing I can do midstream to try and fix it. There's something I can try to do for the next time I stream, but yeah, I apologize. It might also be partially on YouTube's end. I'm not really sure. I've heard a lot of people saying that they've been having just a lot of issues with YouTube in general, so... It only appears to be buffering on my stream that I'm watching here every couple minutes or so, and it comes right back. Like, I'm not sure how bad it is on y'all's end, but I've got it popped up and just, yeah. So I apologize for any of the glitchiness. Hasn't been a whole lot to show anyway. Just having some fun, trying to hack it up on day one of Masters qualifying, and trying to take copious notes. And streaming this so I can watch it back later is a huge help to me as well. It stayed relatively close. That's not as bad of a putt as it could be. All the right and two back. Just about at a min here. We're going to offset with that glitchy spot going about a cup deep. 1201 pull here. 1-to-1 plus 25%. So 2.4 plus 3. It's going to be 14.9. 10. 4.9. See what this looks like. What in the world was that? Plus 25, 3, 2. What's up, Derek? Thanks for the good luck. Stream on YouTube have both been rather lackluster so far. But I appreciate you being here. I'm having a good time no matter what. So I'm playing my favorite game and sharing it with people who also enjoy it. So can't complain about that too much now, can we? The one mistake so far that I made, I cleaned up. I was playing the Send It Wind on 5 and hit a double great right with my first shot, so I had to lay up out of the trap for a thorn shot that I buried for the eagle on 5. Other than that, it's been unspectacular. Disappointed not to get 6. With a perfect shot in my thorn, so one more to get to 600, eh? Beto, yeah, baseball's rough, man. The cards are just, I don't even know, I still don't know what to make of them. And it's far too long into the season to not know what to make of the team, but, I mean, they can't hit. What are you supposed to do? They can't hit. They got great pitching, but they can't hit. Left side, 1-to-1, minus 10% here, so we will go 10.8. Perfect, thanks. 335, alrighty. Just realized I forgot to write down the distance on my first go through. So I'm going to have to take a look back at what other folks are doing on 7, because whatever I'm trying here, I thought I had a good look at it the first time through, and that same adjustment just came up with a completely different result. So that is out the window, and we will try something else on that one. The rest of the holes, I feel like I'm close to getting them dialed in, so... Beto, I think Carpenter, is this his last year? Or I'm not sure, I can't remember if he's got another one. I think it was a 5-year extension that we signed him to. He's just been disappointed in baseball, but for the rest of the season, he's just garbage. And you can't put up with that. All right. 2-1. Left edge. I'm going to go with a 1201 pull at 1-1. 8.8. 11.8. Three, 5. 3, 5. Okay, so we're gonna play that as 1-1 plus 10% then from there. I over adjusted my drive the first time through this one, and I was on the left side of that second fairway. So my notes said 1-1 plus 10%, but I scratched that out because that's how I played it from that edge. But it obviously, when I'm putting it back out in the center of the fairway, we're gonna have to add 10% there. So, okie dokie, here's great. Hey, thanks for getting me over 600, Teza. Much appreciated. Oh. Yeah, that's awesome. You guys know I don't take this super seriously, but milestone moments are definitely things to celebrate. So I appreciate all 601 of you. However many of duplicates there are, I don't really care. It's cool just to hit a new milestone for sure. It's nice that people enjoy what I'm doing, I guess. Or did he hit perfect? It was great. Wow. I can't believe it went in even with a great shot. Woo! On a glitchy, awful, garbage stream, I get to 600. We'll celebrate. All right. That's fine with me. All right, 9 is one that I'm kind of worried about because I'm trying something a little bit risky, but I think I'm gonna get it. We'll see. I think I'm gonna get it this time, rather. Second time through, I think I can. I'm playing a Thor slice. I came in too far to the right on my first try, so I'm just gonna switch that up and see. And we'll get the hooky slicey nonsense going. What's up, Mitsu? What's going on? Thanks for the good luck. Because I haven't had a chance to play any hooky slicey shots yet, so we can't go a whole stream without that. So 9 is going to be my hooky slicey hole. Although there are opportunities for some other ones. One could be a hooky slicey hole if we're trying to play over to the right. But we will see. We will see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. It's awesome. What You need curl, man. You don't need curl, man. Nobody just play straight over like that, but he's in the fairway, so that's fine. It's not my style, but more power to you. Right edge. Straight right down the central here. We'll adjust 1 to 1 and then play a 20 ring slice. Oh, yes. Nice. Okie dokie. And now I get to show off my new Cataclysm level 7 as well with this rough bump. So see what we can do here. It's going to be like a plus 20-ish rough bump. There, at least now we've got one moment that's worth a damn with that drive working out as well as it did. One moment of quality for me is we smashed that drive down. Alrighty, plus 20 max. So add 2.2. That's our spot that we want right there. Let's say yellow. We're going to go through and left edge. Plus 2.2 is 13.3. That's going to be 10.2 rings. Going to go with a 1201 pull. How many beans do we need? 2.5. Needed a couple more beans anyway, but that's all right. That drilling that drive makes me happy and confident. So probably for it's just crazy. So there we have it. Made up for the one mistake that we made, and that drive on 9 is about as money as you can get. You know, if you're going to be playing a full OP shot, full topspin's the way to nailing that awesome sand bump ace on hole number 4. Feel free to go check that one out. He went second, so his full adjustment is there. My Thor's Hammer level 7 full power slice drive on 9, probably also worth checking out. Not a whole lot else really going on, but this was free to play minus 12. So we will take that. We'll be on to the weekend round where hopefully we can get a couple of those to drop, turn that 12 into a 14 or so, and we'll go from there. So thanks everybody for being here. Cheers to the fellow mofos in here. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. See, let me take a quick look and see where we are. Hopefully this mini will help propel us forward a little bit, but we are 6K behind the money team. Oh, the Taiwan Elite are pulling away. Oh no, they're 19K up. Well, looks like we'll be racing for silver then, unless we have some miraculous finishes in this mini tournament to push us over the edge. But that's a lot of ground to make up. So, okay, thanks again everybody for being here. I will see you around the other streams. Peace.